So, wanna look at some arseholes? Not like that. I mean people being arseholes, alright? I'm on Am I the Arsehole today, checking it out, seeing what's going on, judging people. You know I love judging. Anyway, enough foreplay, let's judge some arseholes. Not like that! Am I the arsehole? How am I supposed to know? I haven't read it yet. We have fun. Am I the arsehole for telling my daughter that life isn't high school and if it was, she'd be the loser now? My daughter is 24, Kelly, and my younger daughter is 23. Wow, you got to it. You really got to it. You just bang bang. Done and dusted. Pop them out, plug it up. Ugh. I hate myself. They both had very different high school experiences. Kelly was very social in different sports. Sarah was very academic and had a small group of friends. Kelly got a sports scholarship for college but soon dropped out of college after she failed multiple classes. Sarah went on to finish her degree and is doing well in life. Kelly has a jealousy issue, and I've talked with her before about it. She's never happy when Sarah has an accomplishment. Today Sarah told us that she's going on a cruise for her vacation this year. She always wanted to go on a cruise and couldn't afford it with her waiter job. In the car she blew up saying that Sarah was a loser in high school, so it isn't fair that she has all of this now. She went on for a bit when I had enough. The thing about the blow up is, why did she blow up at the point of when she said, oh, I'm going on a cruise? Really? The cruise is what set you off? You're like, hey, I wanted the cruise. That's my life's dream. I wanted to be on a cruise. I mean, cruises are fine, but a cruise? That's what set you... Really? Not the degree, not the, good life, stable job, the cruise. I told her that life isn't like high school, and if it was, she was the loser now. This started an argument, she called me a bitch. You're not right, I kinda like the way you handled that actually, that's kinda sick. Could there have been a more delicate way to say it? Probably, but would I have said it more delicately? No, absolutely not. That's a fantastic way to say it. Life isn't high school. You'd be a loser now if it was. You'd be screwed. No, I think you're not the arsehole. I think that's the perfect way to, get into a head. Mind games, because that's what it's about really when you're a parent, is mind games and, all those sort of things. Mind games, winning arguments. Isn't that what being a parent's all about? I mean, I'm not one, so I'm not sure, but when I am, you better know. I'll be gaslighting, I'll be saying, you're a loser, stuff like that, just to get in their heads, I still can't believe she blew up at the fact that she's going on a holiday on a cruise. She's going on what, Carnival probably, for a week to Fiji or something? I don't know, yeah, okay. Have you seen the people that go on cruises? I've been on cruises before, I know what it's like. Have you seen those people? The lowest of the low. It's not really a luxury resort, it's not a luxury holiday, but, maybe you just love cruises, I don't know. Am I the arsehole for dismissing my sister saying I need to rename my son because it's on her baby list and telling my parents she better buy the rights for the name if she wants to stop people using them? What in the fuck kind of insane sentence did I just read? She wants you, the person who is with child, who has had child, to rename your child so she can name her child that isn't born yet the name that you have. This is so petty, but maybe I went too far. I can assure you, you probably didn't. Someone who's petty themselves, I'm going to judge that, alright? I'll tell you if you're being too petty. I, 26 female, have an older sister, Jade, 28 female, who is not in a relationship, is not pregnant, and is not planning to have kids anytime soon. Hold the phone, hold the fort, alright? Hold back, chill, relax. Can we take a second? She's telling you to get rid of the name for the child, so if she does have a child, it could be soon, could be in 10 years time, that name is reserved. Is she fucking mental? What? Well, I had my son a few days ago. I'm not close to my family. There's a very big golden child thing with Jade. Of course there is. There always is. Ugh, I can picture her right now. Right in front of me. Jade, you idiot. Held back. I'm a good guy. My parents really should have stopped at their one perfect darling kid. What they call her. Ugh. I hate everyone in this story. Except for you, person who I don't know his name. But the rest of them... hate him. So when they found out my son's name is Finnick, Jade came and told me I could not call him Finnick and needed to rename my son because Finnick is on her baby boy name list, so she's going to use it one day and not me. My question is, she's got a list. Is it on top of the list? Is it on top of the fucking list, or is it like down in the middle? And she's like, oh, that was on my list and I probably wasn't going to pick it, but because you picked it, now I want to pick it. Spoiled brat. You're 28. Grow up, Jade. I laughed in her face and told her to leave and dismissed her request by saying she had no authority in this. My parents decided to jump in the next day. Of course they did. Fucking shit. Oh, I hate parents who coddle their children. Ugh, fucking hell. They're not perfect. They're brats. You can think they're perfect, but don't treat them like they're perfect. My God. They told me I should listen to my sister and choose another name to be a good sister to Jade. How about Jade be a good sister to you? Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? If she was like, you know what, this was on my list, but I have a list. I have a list of names, so I'll let this one slide because I have a list of names. And Finnick wasn't the only name on there, so I'll let you have the name. You had the baby first. You know what? If Jade wanted to have the name of the baby, why didn't she have a baby first? My case is closed. The case is closed. I just closed the case. The defense rests. Whatever. They said to think about how Jade would feel, and she prides herself on that list. Oh God, get a fucking life then. I don't know what to tell you. I decided to bring some snark into this. That's it. That's the way to do it. My response was simply that if Jade wants to own the rights to the name, then she better get rich fast and buy those names, because otherwise she cannot stop people from using the ones on her list. For the record, I know it doesn't work like that. My parents started to freak out over this and basically told me I was being a bully. They're 26 and 28, mum and dad. Fucking just... You can't be bullied when you're 28. That's impossible. They told me I was being a bully and saying things like, how dare I dismiss Jade. I threw them out too. And what followed was texts from Jade and my parents saying I had no reason to treat them so rudely. I blocked them. I might be done. But did I go too far? Am I the asshole? No, I love it. This was fantastic. Jade, get your fucking shit in a pile. You got a list. You have a whole list, alright? Pick something else off the list. You don't even have a baby yet. You're not even thinking about it. Ah! Enter the parents. Are you really going to continue to infantilize this Jade woman that is your daughter? Like, when's she going to grow up? When are you guys going to grow up? How about you go become grey nomads? Go away for a while, alright? Stop meddling in people's lives. But no, not the arsehole. Congrats to you. You got my seal of approval. Would I be the arsehole if I, 15 female, went on a vacation with my boyfriend while my mum is due for having her 10th child? 10? You know what, I don't even have to read this thing. You've seen one birth, you've seen them all. Go on the holiday, I don't care. Am I the arsehole for changing my grown son's room into a room for my granddaughter? Going off that, no, because it's your house. I mean, when I move out of here, you can turn the room into whatever you want. Steam room, smoke room, pool table room. It's not big enough, you'd be hitting the wall all the time, but you can do it if you want. It's your room, your house, I don't care. I have 2 kids, Kathy, 29 female, and Michael, 25 male. Kathy lives with me, pays a portion of the bills, and has no plans on moving out anytime soon. We have our own business that we operate out of our home. It's easier for her to live here, and it's great because I have help with the bills, whereas Michael lives about an hour away for work and has his own apartment. For a while I kept Michael's room as is. He shared several times he has no plans of moving back home as his job is in the city. Kathy has a very close friend who has a 2-year-old daughter, Zoe. A friend named Kathy her daughter's godmother, as well as guardian should she pass. Unfortunately, that happened 6 months ago. Kathy's friend was a single mum, so Kathy was granted custody. This is off topic, but I've said Kathy so many times it's starting to become not a word. At first Zoe was sharing a room with Kathy as she had extreme separation anxiety. However, she's ready now for her own room. As our room is a 3-bedroom, we don't have anywhere else to put her. When I told Michael what we were doing, I said I'd get a pull-out for the living room, or I could get a day bed for my room when he visits overnight for holidays. I know rooming with your mum isn't fun, but I want to give him options. He's mad that I gave the room to Zoe. He says that was his room. You don't live there anymore. You said you weren't going to move back home anytime soon. I said I understand, but he doesn't live with me. Kathy does and pays the bills. She's even paying more now because she feels she's using more resources with Zoe living with us. I'd feel differently if Kathy and Zoe were moving out soon, but they're not. At this point, Kathy plans to adopt Zoe. My mum helped me raise my kids. Her mum helped her. It's in our culture to have multi-generational houses. Moving isn't an option. I can make the space more private for Michael when he spends the night, a divider in the living room. But as he usually only sleeps here 2 or 3 times a year, it just doesn't feel practical. I said if Michael ever needed to move home permanently, we'd make something work. And I'd also help him with his child if this was his situation. He says he doesn't want kids. I said that's fine, but this is the situation at the moment. He feels that Kathy should move out. I said I'm not kicking her out just so he can have a room the few times he spends the night. Am I the asshole? No, mother of Catherine and the other guy, whatever his name, Michael. Didn't even have to look at the screen. How good's that? Memory like a briefcase. Lockbox. Safe? Like a safe. Bank vault. That's the one. See? fine. It's fine. There's no underlying issues there. No, obviously not. No. Michael's been a little bitch. That's what I'm saying. You got your own apartment an hour away. Why do you need your own room when you get to the house? You're a guest in that house now. Yes, you live there, but now you're a guest. Understand? So guess what? You're on the couch. The lounge. Ugh, I just said couch. What am I, American? Lounge. You're on the lounge. You're sleeping on the lounge. Or you can sleep with your mum. Don't take that out of context. You know what I mean? No, absolutely not. There's the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. And the needs of the few are Michael's. And Michael's a dick, so fuck him. Before I finish up, I'm just going to, look at a couple of headings and just say what I think. Not going to read any context, because context? Who needs it, I say. Am I the arsehole for telling my brother's fiancée that my only obligation towards her is to treat her with respect? No. Am I the arsehole because I was trying to be polite in my text message to a cleaning lady who didn't show up on time? Are you an arsehole for being polite in a message? No, I don't think that's... No. That doesn't sound like arsehole behaviour, so no. Although the trying could mean you weren't. But I don't know, because I've got no context. And I'm not going to read any further, so no. Am I the arsehole for declining a stranger to sit at my table in a restaurant? No, you have the right to decline, if that's the case, so no. Am I the arsehole for refusing to watch my cousin's kids anymore after she let me live with her rent-free? Are you refusing because you're busy? Rent-free at someone else's house? That's, I imagine that is favour-worthy, right? So, yes. Unless you're, busy and can't and you're somewhere, somewhere else. But if you're just going, no, I don't feel like it, then yeah, you are, dickhead. Alright, that's enough from me. I think I judged these people impeccably today. I think I was on point. I think I was sharp as a thing that's sharp. People say it's good to make small talk at the start of videos, so I'm going to give that a crack. When was the last time you were truly happy? Okay, maybe that was too much. How about when was the last time you felt warmth of another person? Okay, I'm not very good at this. Let's just get into the video. Alright, I'm looking at people's grievances again today on Am I the Arsehole? And I will be deciding, like usual, are they? Are they not? Should they be shot? Rhymes. Thank you. We already know why we're here, let's just do it, shall we? Am I the arsehole for telling my friend her kid has no manners? A few of my 26 female friends came over to our house for a get-together lunch. A few of them have kids and brought them. One of my friends, Nora, 28 female, has a 4-year-old son that is notorious for being naughty. Jack doesn't get along with other kids and is a constant source of crying and screaming. I hate those little bastards. They're just annoying. It's like, why are you even here? What's the point of you? You were birthed into the world. You've been nothing but a nuisance ever since. Is that a bad thing to say? Not entirely, if it's true. Sometimes the truth hurts, and I think for little Jack, he needs a bit of the dose. He needs a dose of the truth. And maybe some other pills to, bring him back to normal. Nora brought Jack over. He said he wanted to take a nap, so I showed Nora the guest room and told her to make herself comfortable. Nora came back downstairs after a while and we hung out. Now around 40 minutes later, Jack came down and was smiling like crazy. So he's a psychopath. Well, there's been a couple of psychopaths named Jack. Jack the Ripper. Probably other ones named Jack, I assume. I don't really keep up. He had my wife's wedding ring. Kate is a doctor and doesn't take her ring to work. She leaves it on our nightstand. Jack had clearly gone into her bedroom. I told Nora I'd like him to give the ring back. Nora said he'd just get bored with it now and that I needed to relax. My brain just exploded. Nora, get your child and fucking figure that shit out. What the hell is it? No, you'll just get bored with it in a second. Just relax. Tell me to relax in my own house and I will throw you through a window. If I could. I mean, I've got little noodle arms, but I would give it a red hot crack. You'd at least accidentally maybe bump your head against the window. That pisses me off to no end. He's gone into a private room, stolen private property, which is very valuable and sentimental, and he's playing with it like it's a toy, and you're going, oh, he'll get bored of it. Just relax, okay? Just relax. She's on the crate. Nora, you need to fucking get your head in the game, okay? How about a bit of discipline? Instead of sitting him in front of the iPad all day and just, caving to every whim. Bit of discipline. A bit of, hey, how about you don't do that? Because that's how entitled psychopaths are born. Because their parents don't discipline. Don't have boundaries. A few minutes later, I asked Jack to please give the ring back. This triggered something because he ran to the window and threw the ring out into our spacious backyard. He needs to be punted off a bridge. And, you know, some people would say, hey, that's harsh. No, it's time. It's time for the drop kick over the bridge. That's what it needs to be happening. It needs to happen. Kate adores her ring, and I had it custom made with many little touches. It was extra special because it resembled a ring in Nora's family and that she couldn't have because she chose to marry a woman. I'm confused. I think you meant to say Kate, right? Sure, because isn't Nora the friend? Now I'm confused. I'm assuming you meant Kate. So Kate got pussy so she couldn't get the ring. I think we're up to speed now. After all that, I told Nora her goddamn son had no manners and she needed to do something about him. Maybe take him to a doctor because it's not healthy kid behaviour. She got very upset and left. Other guests started leaving too. Kate and I spent the entire evening looking for it, but we couldn't find it. I'm a crying mess. Kate keeps saying it's nothing, but I know how much she loves that ring. Despite all this, every mum in our friend group is calling me an arsehole for taking it too hard on Jack and Nora. Was I an arsehole? No, absolutely no. No, I'm fucking... I haven't felt this much rage in a little bit. It makes me... It's almost when I see stupid people interact with each other. That's the rage I get. This is what I'm feeling right now. How is all the other people on Nora and fucking little demon Jack's side? Are we for real? Like, what the kid threw a ring. It wasn't a key ring. It was a ring, an actual metal ring that I'm sure was expensive. How is no one going, yeah, I can see why you had a little bit of an outburst there. All you said was, that kid needs to get his fucking shit in order. That's all you said. You said what everyone else is probably thinking, but everyone's too sensitive. Oh, no, you're too hard. He's only a child. I don't care. That kid needs to fucking harden the fuck up. That's what I think. It's not even that. I don't even fully blame the kid. It's mainly the mother. Nora needs to get her fucking shit in a pile. Like, what are you doing? How have you not said one apology? No, sorry, no, oh, if you can't find it, I'll pay for a new one. Like, fuck, wake up yourself. Like, just because you got told the truth that you're maybe not a great mother and you need to fucking figure that shit out, you left. Oh, did the truth hurt, you little soul? I mean, come on. You're obviously not the best mother, and, you know, your son is going to be hindered by that, by your lack of action. Like, you got to start putting some fucking ground rules down, Nora, because otherwise that fella's going to be on the news one day, and not for being a cool, awesome guy. It'll be for killing someone, probably. Because there were no rules, okay? Rules are important, especially for a fucking kid that age. You know how malleable these fucking brains are? Mine still is, and I'm 23, let alone a 4-year-old. No, you're not the arsehole. Nora needs to be looked at. Am I the arsehole for telling my brother he's single because he's pathetic and a walking red flag? I feel like only in siblings can you be that real with someone, and I just love it. My 32 female brother Carl, 27 male, was spoiled for 8 years because he almost died. See, that's what Jack's going to become, a pathetic walking red flag, Nora. I hope you're listening. I hope you see this. And also, we're just going to skip the part where he almost died. I mean, you know. Oh, near-death experience? Yeah, I had a few of those at the beach. Yeah, I got taken under a few times at the beach. I nearly died. Didn't see me getting any special treatment. You know why? Because I told nobody. I just walked it off. Like you're supposed to. Oh, I nearly drowned. Let's not tell anybody, because that's embarrassing. Nearly drowning is kind of embarrassing. Like, I know how to swim. How did I nearly drown? I don't know if I entirely believe in karma, but if you know that my death is drowning, then karma's real, and I was wrong. It took a couple of years for everyone to stop spoiling him. My father admitted it was just a habit, but once he realised the negative impact it had on me and the entitlement of Carl, things changed immediately. My mother is to this day the only holdout. Carl the little mummy's boy. Everybody point and laugh. Obviously, Carl hated that he was being told no for anything. If my kids turn out like spoiled little twits, I will find the nearest tree and drive into it, because I know I would have failed and I've created everything I hate. Everyone expected him to adjust over time, but he never did. He even told the therapist that he'd never cooperate because he was right and everyone else was wrong. Nora, you listen to this? This will be Jack when he's 27. Do you really want that? Do you want Jack to be like Carl when he's 27? You want a 27-year-old Jack fucking running around like a 27-year-old Carl? I don't think so. Get your shit into a pile, Nora. Carl is extremely intelligent, but he's lazy and arrogant. See, there I can relate to Carl. Well, not the intelligent part, but the lazy and arrogant part is definitely me. So I guess it's good to be able to relate to the characters in the story. He had to repeat senior year of high school because he refused to do any work. Okay, I take that back. I wasn't that lazy. Okay, I never repeated. I actually started early, if anything. So technically, I'm a child prodigy. There's the arrogance. He refused to get a job till he was 24 because he felt that all jobs short of a CEO were beneath him. Someone kill this guy. Whenever my dad tried to do something about this attitude, like taking away my dad's credit card so Carl could no longer just buy takeout every day, my mother immediately undermined my dad. Oh, that would piss me off to no end. You know, trying to fix a lifetime of spoiling and attitude issues and my significant other undermining me, that would give me a complex, I think. Carl doesn't cook or clean, doesn't have a wet ass pussy either, it seems. He doesn't pay rent, and over the last 5 years he started viewing women as subservient to men. Yes. He's just getting better and better. He's a fucking, like, this Carl fella's getting better and better every line I read. And, you know, it excites me but also infuriates me at the same time. It caused massive damage to his relationship with my dad. Carl still lives with my dad, and when I visit we occasionally talk. Last time I visited, Carl complained that every girl he's taken out has ghosted him. And he mentioned they get weird as soon as he says his life plan is to inherit my dad's house and have his wife be a stay-at-home wife while he works. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Because, you know, when you say, yeah, my plan is to inherit my dad's house, one, that sounds like you are possibly going to kill him. You know, the killing of the father possibly I could get past, but the staying at home as a wife, not my thing. I told him that it might be because he's 27 and he's making minimum wage. His plan is to never actually be an adult. My dad also told him that if he passed, I'd inherit the house because I know how to pay the bills. Carl says that ruined his life plan because he was supposed to get everything since I'm getting married and my husband should control me. Is this cunt real? Is he actually for real? He sounds like every rich asshole son that's ever been created in fiction ever. I snapped. I told him the reason he's getting ghosted is because he's pathetic, a walking red flag, and no woman disrespects themselves enough to be with him because he's a loser. Well, I mean, you're right. I mean, I don't even think that's harsh. That's just true and fair. He started screaming that I'm an asshole. My dad understands that what I said is true, but that I should have been less blunt. My mother keeps calling to demand I apologise for insulting Carl. Who's the mother? She needs to... Is it Nora? Is Nora also the mother of Carl? Because, honestly, it sounds like it. I do want him to change and grow, so I feel I was wrong in calling him a loser and pathetic. I stand by the red flag part, firmly. Am I the asshole? No, and also, you shouldn't feel bad for calling him a loser and pathetic. You know, when someone's that far gone, I don't think you should spare their feelings, because I feel like something like that could possibly push them in the right direction. So I think you did the right thing, to be honest. Am I the arsehole for refusing to buy the engagement ring back off my ex? So I, male 23, recently got out of a relationship with my ex-fiancée, Mara, female 23. We were together for 3 years and engaged for 4 months. I called off the engagement and eventually broke up with Mara due to her cheating on me and lying about various things unrelated to the cheating. I think people deserve second chances, but my final straw was when I found out she'd been cheating on me with her own stepbrother. Oh, yeah, okay. No, that's... Fuck. You know, the cheating and the lying was bad, but then with the stepbrother, I don't think there's many people worse that she could have chosen. In a nutshell, the breakup was very volatile. My family was very disappointed when they found out. My parents really wanted me to marry Mara. When we first started dating, my mum gave me a family heirloom ring to propose to Mara with. Its value is sentimental. It's not made of any particularly expensive materials like gold or diamond. Once things had cooled off, I did ask Mara for the ring. She asked why she should give it back, hinting that she wanted payment. I mean, it's an heirloom for starters, so yeah, you should give it back. I think that's in any regular human person's mind that has a normal functioning brain would go, oh, he didn't just buy it, it's an heirloom, so I should give it back. Secondly, you did the cheating. You're the one who broke it up, basically, so yeah, you should give it back. No payment, Mara, you fucking dummy. You're not getting diddly squat. I offered her $40 and she demanded $300 plus my laptop and PS5. Where the fuck do you get off? I called her bluff and said she's getting $40 or nothing. She said, have it your way, and shut the door in my face. And she said she's pawning it. What is wrong with you? Do you know, it's an heirloom. What are you going to pawn it for? Yeah, good luck pawning it. You'll get less than $40 for it. I explained the situation to my mum. My mum was very angry that I didn't immediately pay up to Mara. No. No. Mother of son, you should be mad at her. Why are you mad at him for? How's it his fault? Okay. Mum was very angry that I didn't immediately pay up to Mara to get it back by any means necessary. and asked if my laptop and PlayStation were more important than a family heirloom. It's not the point. It's just not the point. But anyway, I told her that Mara probably wouldn't have given it back anyway, and likely already lost or pawned it. She demanded that I contact my ex immediately and offer her what she wants. Am I the arsehole for refusing to buy the ring back? I can't believe what the I mean, no, you're not. Because firstly, she cheated on you. 2, it's a family heirloom. You didn't buy it. It's a thing that's been passed down for a couple of generations at least, probably. 3, she should just give it back because, again, she was the one who broke up the relationship. 4, her name's Mara. What the fuck name is that? That's a dumb name. Change it. So we've just witnessed 3 extreme arseholes. I don't think I've ever read 3 stories in a row that have given me such a fucking aneurysm where I am mad at the end of the video, but I am. I'm fuming. The fact that all 3 of these people are, and how do I put this lightly, cunts. If these people weren't so bad, I'd call it a miracle that we found these 3, but Nora, get your shit in a pile. Carl, what the fuck? You're 27, okay? How about you start acting like it, you freak? Mara, change your name. Dumb name. Also, give the ring back, okay? It's worth nothing. It's an heirloom. Gah! You scared? Should be. Today, I'm where all freaks come to die. Reddit. And I'm on Am I the Arsehole, the subreddit. Now, I think everyone on this subreddit's already an arsehole. Mainly because if you're submitting your situation onto a subreddit to see if you're right or not, you're a nerd and you deserve to be punished. Punished may be a bit of a strong word. You should be ridiculed by me because I know all and I see all. I'm like God, but cool. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say cool. I'd say hip. No, I'm jive. I'm just going to get straight into it here. I can't read this with a straight face. Am I the arsehole for ruining a child's birthday party and getting the parents in trouble? Oh, I can't see where this is going. I can't. Oh, that's such a fucking good opener. Holy fuck. That sounds like something fucking George Costanza would say. Okay, I'm gonna read this again and see if I can do it with a straight face. Am I the arsehole for ruining a child's birthday party and getting the parents in trouble? There's not a chance I can read that with a straight face. It's not gonna happen. I'm just gonna continue. I, 32 male, live in an apartment complex with a pool. On Saturday, my boyfriend and I went to hang out at the pool around 2 PM. We get there and it's packed. Like, way too packed. I knew this couldn't be all residents. There are about 25, maybe 30 Hispanic people with beer. Don't know why that's important. Glass bottles of Modelo as well. Double rule break with the alcohol and the glass. Fucking, bro, it's Modelo time. And they're also using both of the grills on the patio. After investigating further, it looked like one of the small families that I've seen around the complex was having a birthday party for their kid. Our complex technically has a rule that all non-residents must be checked in at the office to use the pool. What fucking apartment building do you live at? I know it's got a pool, but I've been to one of those before. There's no fucking, like, front office. It's just like, if they let you up, yeah, they let you up. That's it, you're in. But there's no way to enforce this, and nobody really pays attention to that rule. But a whole ass birthday party? Oh, God forbid! Oh! A birthday? You celebrating? Get out! Honestly, this fucking loser, I mean, he hasn't finished the thing yet, but all he's done is complain. And listen, I love to fucking whinge, but it comes to a point where you're just being a fucking loser. It doesn't specifically say no parties, but it says be respectful of other spaces, and not to hog items like the grills, hot tub, umbrella tables. Or you weren't using the fucking grill. You weren't going out to grill. Were you? You weren't going to fucking grill. You weren't going to grill some fucking steaks on the barbecue, were ya? Huh? I can't believe they were using the grills. Not that I was going to use them. Let them use the grills. It's fucking Modelo time, brother. Grill time, baby. It was really getting me amped up. I love it. After another couple told us how displeased they were with the party too, my boyfriend suggested we say something. We left and stopped by the front office and told them about the party. If you're going to say something, why don't you say it to the people at the party first? See, they might be reasonable. They might go, oh, okay, sorry, the Modelo time got a bit out of hand. You know, they might go, sorry, the Modelos were flowing, the steaks were grilling, we'll be a bit quieter, we'll, you know, move a little bit down the pool, we'll be a bit more chill. How about you do that first before you go fucking tattletale? My God. About an hour later, we started to see them all leaving the pool. It It looked like the party was shut down. This morning we got a note on our door from the host of the party. I don't even know how they knew it was us. It was either you or that other couple, so good guess, I suppose. They don't call us assholes for what we did. And now they said they are under a lease review, where the office could decide to evict them if they want. So they thanked us for potentially getting a poor small family kicked out. I said we weren't the only ones that had a problem, and if we didn't do it, they would have eventually gotten caught. I also told them that whatever happens, it's their own fault for blatantly breaking the rules. Am I the asshole? Yes. Like, listen, I get it. A big party or something, you know, it's a bit annoying. I understand. People can be annoying and they don't understand, they don't have spatial awareness. But to go and complain, I mean, get a life. I mean, fuck's sake. Like, just understand you don't live in your own little world. And, you know, things that annoy you sometimes. How about you just don't act on them? Just go, well, we tried to be at the pool. Didn't go down well. I'm a bit annoyed. I'm just going to go up to my apartment and sit in the aircon. I don't know. These people piss me off. Am I the arsehole for telling a friend I did not want her to join my date and I for dinner? I, 26 female, have a friend, 25 female, who I met in college. And although losing touch for a bit after college, I moved to the same town as her 6 months ago for work. I was recently on a first date with a woman that I've liked for a bit, 27 female. We were having coffee at a cafe, and all of a sudden my friend walks up to us and says hi. Not a big deal, I know she comes here a lot, and I introduced him. My friend is super nice to my date. At this point I hadn't told my friend that it was a date, but I wasn't expecting her to realise that this was a date because it could very well have been just a friend. Oh, and it couldn't have just been a friend if it was a guy? That's sexist. That's misogynistic. Then she asks if she can join us and starts to pull up a chair. My date is visibly thrown off by this, as am I. And I say, oh, sorry, sorry, that wasn't part of the story, I'm just having trouble reading. So I say, oh, I'm sorry, but date's name and I are on a date right now. I'll see you later though. My friend says, oh, I don't mind, and sits. Oh, I want to be this level of unaware. To be fair, I probably am and I just don't know it, but this would be awesome. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Person behind the screen. I'd love to hang out another time, but right now I'd like for it just to be us. She says, okay, and leaves. I thought that was the end of it. Not at all a big deal. I don't expect her to automatically know who I'm on a date with or not. I get a call from a different girl in the friend group that night who tells me that my friend called her and was pissed off about earlier. So I immediately call my friend and ask if we can talk. She says it was rude of me to brush her off, and her other gay friend lets her hang out with him and his boyfriend all the time. Hey, the other gay lets me hang out with them when they're on dates. Why can't I do the same with you guys, huh? She keeps arguing and finally I get fed up and snap at her. Be fucking honest. If I was on a date with a guy, you'd have taken no for an answer and not had a problem, and then hang up. The messages from other people on my friends, maybe former friend, I don't know, side are making me second guess myself. I do get that I snapped at her on the phone and was rude at the end of our conversation. I don't think I'm wrong for not wanting her to join us, but am I the asshole for the way I behaved at the end of our conversation? I think that, no. Because I don't think I would want one of my fucking bozo friends coming up and going, hey, can I join you? I don't think they'd do that. I think they're pretty self-aware, but if they did, I'd be like, no, you can get out of here. If I told them to piss off, I think it wouldn't turn into such a big situation and be like, oh, okay. I feel like that's where the difference would lie, but anyway. No, I don't think, I think you're fine. Can I come sit with you? No, get fucked, bro! Am I the arsehole for telling my brother that he's undateable? Get fucking erect, bro. My brother Bill, 30 male, has been trying online dating for 3 years, but with no success. We live in a more rural area, so there aren't that many single women around that are his age to begin with. The ones who are still available, well, Bill didn't think they were good enough. He asked me to edit his Hinge profile so he can attract a mate. That isn't. Why would you say it like that? What, is he an animal? I mean, you're saying he's undateable, so maybe he is an animal, I don't know. I looked it over and damn, his profile had paragraphs of what he was looking for in a woman. See, on your date, don't put a fucking I don't want to read, no one wants to read paragraphs, okay? What is this, book club? No, we're doing a quick skim, have a look at the photos, see if you said something funny. Yes, no, bazinga. Sheldon. Not that I'm some type of expert or anything, but I think that's the way to go. Short and sharp, you know? Like a resume. He was looking for a woman who's skinny, cute, under 30, average to high income, and lives locally. I mean, if you're living in a rural place, you're going to find basically no one. So, congrats. She must be into anime and gaming. Okay, nerd. Oh, I like anime. Oh, Yakuza. No, that's the people that kill you. The only picture he's got are grainy selfies or pictures with one or both parents, mostly our mum. You know, one photo with your mum might be good. More than that, then it starts getting weird, you know. Bill lives with our parents and has been working as a door greeter at Walmart since he was 18. I thought door greeter, now I haven't been to too many Walmarts in my life, but I imagine door greeter would be like mostly for like old people. Because that's who I want to see at the door. I don't want to see some fucking young whippersnapper. I want to see some like 80-year-old dude who's, you know, doing it for a bit of cash on the side, you know. That's who I want to see, not some fucking 18-year-old whippersnapper. Hey bro, how's your day been, man? Surf's up. That's what they do, the young people. Because I'm 2,100 years old, so I don't get it, but you know what I mean. I told Bill he doesn't need to overhaul his page, he needs to overhaul his life. Ooh, get fucking roasted by, did it say? I can't remember, I don't really care. No woman meeting him would want to date an obese 30-year-old, living off his parents and working a job Walmart normally gives to old people to stay busy. I fucking knew it. I thought it was an old person's job. Bill freaked out on me and told our mum. Oh, what a fucking pussy. Imagine you're 30, you're like, Mum, she fucking bullied me. You're 30 years old. What are you still going to cry to mummy for? Jesus, come on, grow up. She's upset because I tried to tear him down when he needed my help. Sometimes you need to tear him down to just build him back up again, you know what I mean? It's like an old building that's, you know, got structural integrity issues. Sometimes you got to knock it down and rebuild. She wants me to apologise, but what's there to apologise for? Apologise for? I'm sorry, I think, yeah, man, it's that rural upbringing, you know. They're not very good at speaking English like, you know what I mean? I just told Bill what was wrong and that he should consider changing his life if he really wants what he wants. Am I the asshole? No. I think sometimes people need a bit of a kick up the arse. I have a question for you now. Am I the asshole for ending this video now? And you know what? I don't care what you say because I'm going to do it anyway. Because I am done. Alright, leave a like and subscribe. Because I said so. Ciao Bella. I don't know what the Bella stands for. I know ciao is like bye, but ciao Bella's what? See ya, honey? I don't know. I actually don't know. Let's look that up before I go. Oh, it means goodbye beautiful. Okay, well, that's not what I meant. Italian is not my first language. Or even my second. I only have one language. I'm going to be real with you. Alright, that's... I'm fucking... Alright, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. Goodbye.
Shifty Drongo. I love Shifty Drongo.